Martin Luther was a man who fully dedicated himself to God. He put many efforts into satisfying God and helped to serve others through prayers. But peace with God always seemed to escape him and made him think of himself as a terrible sinner. It caused him to always worry about the salvation of his soul.
Luther came to believe that attending ceremonies and the good deeds of people made no difference in saving a sinner. He thought that the only thing that mattered was the personal interfaith with God. If the people believed that God would save them, they would receive the salvation of God's grace. Luther believed that simple faith in God could lead anyone to salvation. He also believed that there was a theological error of asking poor people to give up their money for the false promise of forgiveness from God.
Martin Luther wrote to the Archbishop of Mainz on October 31st, 1517, outlining his thoughts on numerous theological ideas, which came to be known as the 95 Theses. Although he didn't know that his actions in the 95 Theses would lead to the division of Christianity, and the people's reaction would lead to the start of the Reformation.
Martin Luther's 95 Thesis was said to be heretical by Pope Leo V in 1520 in the bull Exsurge Domine. Luther was told to either renounce or reaffirm his 95 Thesis at the Diet of Worms on April 17, 1521. Luther took the time to think and consulted the Diet the next day, saying that he could not reject any of them. And so on May 25th, the Emperor issued his Edict of Worms, declaring Luther an outlaw.
Here's a map illustrating the Catholic government in green, the Lutheran government in yellow, the Calvinist government in purple, and the red line shows the boundaries of the Holy Roman Empire. This is the result of Luther's 95 Thesis.